Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Neither the present nor the future nor any powers, neither height nor depth nor anything else in creation is from the love of God is in Jesus Christ our Lord. Romans. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's true. It's eternal, man. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there's people getting the love of God here, this love of Krishna, Ras. It stays with them, doesn't leave. Yeah, everything else leaves, Even if we were to die, this love goes on because we've developed it here. What you bind on earth, you bind in spirit. Jesus taught that. If you bind devotion here, see, then you bind it in the spirit. He even said there's another nice one. Whatever you loose on earth, you loose on heaven. So this is a great mystery too. So if you loose this devotion on earth, see, this is let loose in spirit, in the spiritual world also. And see, and like in heaven, when we pass away, we're bound by Yamaraj. If you're on the path of karma, law of karma, good and bad, for what they call karmis, those who are under the laws of karma, good and bad. See, so if you whatever you loose on earth, you loose in heaven. So most people are bound; they need to be liberated. See, this is what bhakti does; it liberates you. So you're set loose in spirit. Otherwise, in spirit, you're also bound by karmic actions and reactions. That's why they have this judge. Yamaraj represents the judge. So your good karma, you get some good brownie points in heaven. You can enjoy in heaven for a while. And if you're a lot of bad deeds, you see, you're sent back into hell, to be purified. That you have the reactions to doing bad deeds. So this is the way. This is what very very few people understand, and that we're here to make this clear. You are set loose. See, if bhakti is loosed here in our bodies, awakened, it's loosed in spirit. So when we're in spirit, and we're in spirit here too, but we're in spirit. In spirit, when we pass from the body, we're not subject by the laws of karma. Yamaraj, the story Yamaraj, says the devotees who have devotion are not under my jurisdiction. The Yamaraj says, bring me those who are adverse to the honey of the pastimes of the Lord. See, they're adverse. They don't really like them. They don't like devotees. They insult them. Like even the Vaidhi Bhaktas, they insult real devotees. That's why I personally, if I see devotees insulted, I stand up for it. I don't know about you guys, but I like to do it. And I don't stand up for myself necessarily. But for devotees, when they get insulted, I stand up for them. I teach those guys a lesson. You see, that's what I do. It's a great privilege to stand up for the devotees. That's how you preach. Don't let that go by, man. If anybody insults devotees that have devotion, and you let it go by, you didn't correct the person. They don't, at least even though they don't accept it, it's the duty of the devotees to make them aware that, hey, you just insulted a devotee. Why did you do that? This is not good. This ends up being a big obstacle for the persons, just because they don't know. They think they can say, this ecstatic devotee here in our sangha is a old lady. I hear that a lot by these Vaidhi Bhaktas. This just a bunch of old ladies there. They judge people, judge ecstatic devotees like that. That's bullshit, man. I ain't gonna let that go by. Yeah, we don't let that deal go down. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We're reading something in Chaitanya Bhagavat, chapter 2, I think it was. We won't do this too long because it's getting late for everybody. Late for me. I haven't even eaten anything yet. So just read a few verses here. Yeah, I would have broadcasted it earlier, but the internet was down. They were doing work on it. Even electricity was off. So I just read a verse or two. Okay, this is chapter 2, page 16. O Lord of the universe, O supreme person, O supreme soul, O Lord of the mystics, how marvelous you are. Who within the three worlds can know when, where, and why, and how you expand your internal potency? See, yoga, eternal potency, spiritual potency, yoga maya, and perform your transcendental pastimes. Yeah, who can know that? Well, only those who actually hear from the devotees who know that. They're under the yoga maya. You have to meet a devotee who's under the yoga maya potency. See, this is what people don't understand this potency. This Vaidhi Bhaktas are not under the yoga maya potency. They're still, they need to make progress. You have to, it's the yoga, the Mahamaya potency, it hides the true nature of the Lord. That's why you see devotees, Vaidhi Bhaktas, like here, they come and they call pure devotees who have ecstatic devotion, they have received the gift of Lord Caitanya, this ecstatic worship, they call them old ladies. See, that's not being under the shelter of Yoga Maya. A devotee would never do that unless they're, a non-devotee with no real devotion. But this is where religion is, and this is why you have to come under the shelter of the truth taught by the devotees, under the shelter of Yoga Maya. Yoga Maya is the Lord is master, and we are his servant, even though the ultimate truth is there's only God. And we are just his potencies. But this is the Lord wants friends. Even the devotee, we naturally want friends also. See, but a devotee doesn't accept friendship. It doesn't feel related to people that are non-devotees. So that's why we have to generate devotees. The Maya is not friendly to the Mahamaya is not friendly with Yoga Maya. They're enemies. There's enmity there. Although the Yoga Maya is not feeling that enmity, but the Mahamaya creates enmity by delusion. See, it deludes you to hate your brother who actually, and your sisters and people in the world. And, it causes you to go against them, to hurt them. This is. Yeah. See the difference? Yoga Maya and Mahamaya. See, the Yoga Maya potency of the Lord is marvelous. That's why you come to Sadhu Sangha for a while. You say, wow, this is marvelous. This is amazing. This is really different. This is like a healing balm it awakens the soul. Wow, I feel new feelings stirred as spiritual awakenings and spiritual experiences. Wow, I feel my miseries are going away. See, that's marvelous. Sadhu Sangha is marvelous, but real Sadhu Sangha is with those under the Yoga Maya. That's called the bona fide representative of Lord Caitanya in our line. That's the real associate of Lord Caitanya. You want to come under the shelter of Yoga Maya, that they teach you how to do that. They show you. They bring you, make you ready to come under the shelter of this spiritual potency. They're living examples of coming under the shelter of the spiritual potency. You can see from them ecstatic prema emanates, and by their word, it's very clear, very logical, very all-encompassing. See, it clears up the whole situation of what we're doing in this world. Who am I? What am I? Who am I? I'm a servant of the absolute truth. I'm a servant of the transcendental form of Krishna, headed by his holy name and his holy pastimes and qualities and truths. Yeah, that's who I am. I'm a servant of the Lord. That's the Lord. I'm a servant of the book Bhagavad. I'm here to preach this for the pleasure of the Lord and the pleasure of the devotees. See, only the devotees can answer such questions. So Vaidhi Bhakta, often they will say, if I ask a question, who are you? I'm a devotee. He'll say the same thing. I'm a devotee of Krishna. I'm a servant of the Lord. See, they say it in word. Oh, really? Why do you insult? Why do you insult devotees who actually have the actual shelter of Lord Caitanya, have gotten that grace? And to get that grace, you got to go through them because you obviously don't have it. Yeah, the devotee Bhagavad preaches the book Bhagavad as it is, conclusively. This takes away all the ignorance, it dissipates the ignorance. People are believing in ignorant ideas and conceptions, ignorant ideas taught to them from their childhood by their mothers and parents. Okay, they did the best they can, but it can't help you very well, not that well. Help you survive a little bit. But you need more knowledge, more understanding, more purification. The same thing with these gurus. Okay, they help you a little bit, but they can't help you that well unless they're actually empowered by Yoga Maya, the transcendental potency of the Lord, to preach to you really deeper truth, to show you the deeper, pure ecstasy, that purifies their hearts, that keeps them really happy. You need to see that. You don't even know what it is. These gurus don't even know what it is. They preached against it. Even the so-called biggest gurus, oh yeah, Gohari, he's not a real devotee, man. Come take reinitiation from me. 3 of them said that. 4, actually. They failed the test, man. And you fail also out there, you followers, because you didn't get this ecstasy that we have here. I figured it out. Lord help me. Because of Bhagavad Gita 10:10, worshiping the Lord like that helps you figure things out quick. And we even speed up the process for people out here. Well, you want your devotional life, spiritual life speeded up, you come here. It'll go faster than you'll have to hold on to your seat sometimes. It's going so fast. I feel the same way. I don't care about standing up for myself whenever people are always talking. But when you insult my friends who are true devotees, you cross the line. Exactly. See? She has the heart of a true devotee. That's why she has such good realizations. I don't have that problem here. Okay, great. Thanks for showing me how to let loose some. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, it goes fast here, man. Yeah, just become increasingly attracted to what Lord Caitanya was attracted to, and Nityananda and all the devotees. The pastimes of the Lord, the qualities of the Lord, the name of the Lord. You just call the name. I mean, I was amazed, man. I just call the Lord and I associate with the Lord. I feel so happy, man. I can't contain it. Uncontainable happiness. Gratefulness. Oh my Lord, you've come. Just your darshan. You know, people go to the temple to get darshan, and all they get is our eye exercise usually. They go to see the deity, and they got some, regular human emotions. And oh Lord, the flowers are so beautiful. Oh, yeah. Do they really see the Lord? And oh, Lord, you're so beautiful. Oh, look at all the beautiful flowers that you've got. Oh, it's so great. Oh, look at the conch shell filled with water. Throw that water on me. Oh, this is so nice. And then they see a real devotee. Oh, I don't want to listen to you. Oh, why are you crying for? Why are you crying? Why are you laughing? Oh, you see that? People don't know. Oh, Lord, forgive them. They know not what they do. Can you imagine? You get the devotional potency here. You get Lord Chaitanya's mercy. You come under the shelter of Yoga Maya. You can see all these things that Boharidas sees and has had to tolerate for so many years without saying anything much. If you see people sleeping under the illusion, now that would be nice, huh? First, you see how you were sleeping under illusion, and you think, oh, thank God, I got out of here. Free bird. Krishna, attraction to Krishna, attachment to Krishna's name is your ticket out of the material universe. Lord made it very easy. Come in Sadhu Sangha, get purified very quickly, become deeply, ever increasingly deeply attracted to the name and pastimes of Lord Caitanya, Radha and Krishna.
Thanks for using.
You're welcome. I thought I was only going to be here a minute, but I didn't know. Who can fathom the reason for the descent of Lord Krishna to this world? Okay? Therefore, I can only submit the conclusions of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Purana, as reasons for his appearance. See? So Bhagavad Gita, see the devotees, they cite the conclusions of the Gita, and then they reveal, they explain, expound, clarify, magnify, intensify these conclusions. So here's the reason. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Mars, and a predominant rise in irreligion, like now, at that time I descend myself in order to deliver the pious and annihilate the miscreants, as well as reestablish the principles of religion. I invent myself yuga after yuga. See, a lot of people following the principles of Krishna at the end of Dwapara Yuga, right? Well, he established certain things, but he didn't give everything. He kept that jewel, that secret in Vrindavan, and locked it, sealed it. Yeah, ecstatic devotion was sealed in there. He gave lesser things, lesser revelations and realizations to most people. Yeah, he delivered the pious and annihilated the miscreants. Delivered them by not necessarily giving them the highest Vrindavan Ras. He delivered them, gave them at least salvation. He even gave salvation to the demons. See, people need to know what is the purpose of the latest incarnation. That is up to the question. That is the question now. People, I haven't seen anybody I was impressed with giving the proper answer except here. The reason for the descent of this particular incarnation, because back then you didn't necessarily get Vraja Bhakti, the Bhakti in the four rasas of Vrindavan. But with this incarnation, you do. See, so there's a difference even in the incarnation of Krishna and Lord Caitanya. See, Lord Caitanya was more magnanimous. See, Krishna was less magnanimous. He kept this bhakti only amongst his devotees, his intimate associates in Vrindavan. And only a few people, even from the liberated Dhams of Dwarka, like Uddhava, who was already a Raganuga Bhakti, very advanced in devotion, or Akura, to come to Vrindavan and get some more goodies over there, good feelings. Listening to the bad sound. So why the hell doesn't anybody tell me if there's bad sound? I tell you all the time, if there's bad sound, tell me for God's sakes, and nobody says it. Yeah, see, I'm on the echo thing. See, I told you, if there's any echo when I'm talking, that's only for the singing. I forget sometimes. You got to help me out. You know? Yeah, see, the echoes shouldn't be here now when I'm talking. Okay, see if the sound is better now. Should be better now. You tell me every time. Okay. I don't see you telling me every time. There's not even one comment here, except that last one. As far as I see. So you might have to write a couple of times, man, till I see it, for God's sake. Yeah, so anyway, that's why I say, if there's an echo when I'm speaking, everybody remember this. Please tell me so we can have a nice video. Okay, back. Yeah, but anyway, when it's echoing, it's not that good for the speaking. That's only for the singing. Sometimes I forget, so it use a little help on that. Okay. So yeah, to protect the pious, and so the Lord, here in this Kali Yuga, the Lord is even making demons. He's given this option for demons or demigods, whoever will come and associate with his real devotees. Anybody who comes here, I don't care about what your background is. This is what a lot of these Vaides even that are coming here that want to make some progress. They're a little confused at first. They think they don't understand this. They think, oh, you got to be a certain way. You got to be a vegetarian. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's not necessary. No. What's necessary, you come here. And if you feel your heart it comes and starts to be into what we're doing, your heart, it becomes, the Lord cares more about that. Oh, you eat this, you don't eat that. Or you followed these rules for 10 years, or no, you didn't follow the rule, but your heart is with the devotees and the Lord here in this Sangha, these particular devotees, because these devotees are different. These devotees are uncommon. Yeah, they're a little eccentric. All the real intimate devotees are more eccentric than the others. So anyway, whoever is good with that, if you're good with being with the more intimate devotees who have ecstatic emotions, you can see with your own eyes, hey man, you can come hang out with and you'll make 1,000 times more advancement than under the shelter of these Vaidhi Bhaktas and Vaidhi gurus. They're still adverse to the name. They don't like this kind of chant. How do I know Radhanath or any of these guys are adverse to the name of God that they're talking about all the time? Well, they don't like our preaching. They don't like ecstasy. They don't like ecstatic worship. That's the reason Lord Caitanya came here. He came here for 2 reasons, man. Here, I'll tell you why. Bhagavad Gita here. If you understand this, then you can go back to Godhead. Otherwise, you don't. He came here 2 reasons. He came here to relish the holy name like you see devotees here doing. He came here as an example to show the glories of chanting like this. And whoever came into the intimate association devotees like this and appreciate their way of worship, you get this. You also become an ecstatic devotee. You also relish Ras. Otherwise not. You stay on the outside. You're outsiders. You're not on the inside in internal bhakti. Internal bhakti is eternal bhakti. That's only beginner stuff, you know. Beginners, they don't know what is real bhakti. They have to be taught. You have to learn why the Lord came here. It's not enough just to intellectually think you know it. Yeah, if you hate this, you actually hate Krishna. Because Krishna is ecstatic devotion. Krishna is conclusive truth. This conclusive truth and ecstatic devotion emanates from a real devotee that has that special mercy of Lord Caitanya. The conclusive understanding comes from their mouths. That's the true word of God. The Lord says, I'm going to use my devotees to preach the message. He's going to preach the message through his devotees. What is the difference between a flute and the Lord blowing that flute? There's a difference. Well, one is position is the flute, and the other is the breath. That breath is God, man. Comes through his authorized flutes. See, they're bonded together in service. So the Lord came here to simultaneously be played by Krishna, okay, and simultaneously liberate people with that flute song of ecstatic worship and conclusive understanding of it, of the absolute truth, of why the Lord came here to show it and to teach about it. That's why we're here. That's why ecstatic devotion is here. And nowhere else did I see it. I just see a bunch of so-called, high elevated gurus. We got two of them. They all do they say the same thing. Oh yeah, the ecstatic women here are just old ladies to them. We're really gonna get our revenge on these guys. They think they're gurus. Oh, we're gonna make them drink. This is the revenge. We're gonna make them drink ecstatic bhakti. Force them to drink it. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll stop here because it's enough. Thank you very much. A little tidbit today, and we'll see you later. Thank you for coming. Hasta la vista, baby Jesus and baby Krishna.